He quit LinkedIn in 2020 after 5 days, and then he quit again in 2021 after 5 weeks. And today, he is ranked #1 creator worldwide, featured in Forbes, and charges more for one workshop than he made in all of 2019. So have you ever posted content that just got zero attention, or maybe you're just tired of growing your brand and you gave up? Well, here's something interesting. Quitting can lead to your biggest breakthroughs. And so today, I'm breaking down how Jasmin Alić went from sharing random articles with 2 likes on LinkedIn to becoming Bavicon's #1 ranked copywriter and personal branding expert globally. And wait until you see the strategy that got him 1,000 followers in 1 day by mastering something most people just completely ignore. So we're gonna go back to January 2016, where his first post was nothing special. Had 5 reactions, 4 comments. It was pretty basic. Then if you fast forward to February, 1 post before disappearing completely for a year. But here's the crazy part, right? The first post from 2016 still gets likes and comments. And the earliest comment came 7 years ago after he posted it. And this is just your first lesson, is that nothing gets wasted, right? It's just waiting for the right moment. So when you fast forward to 2020, he's trying to build his brand on LinkedIn. 5 days in, he quits, completely radio silent. Then in 2021, he tries again. This time he lasts 5 weeks before giving up. And most people would have called it quits just right there. But this is where Jasmin learned something from each failure. So look at this chart. From 2016 to 2020, he shared 64 total posts, 1,500 reactions, 216 comments, and 50 reposts. So when you look at 2021, right, a little bit less posting, but the reactions, comments, and reposts higher. And this is where everything changed for him. So from 16 to 21, it was a bit of a challenge. But instead of posting random articles like he started with, or trying to copy what everyone's doing, Jasmin completely changed his approach and started writing with intention and posting consistent. That's what this post from January 18th, 2022 shows. It only has 5 likes, but it's a perfect example of a nice hook, rehook, an image, and simple solution with an engaging CTA. You would expect something more, right? For the first 6 months, he got complete crickets, but the narrative changed in July, and 1 post hit 1,800 reactions. In August, he got 2,800 reactions, and then September, another one hits 29. So in December 2022, he shared a post that changed everything. He shared 294 posts, 64,000 reactions. Look at this, 26,000 comments, 1,400 reposts. There's a 40x increase in reactions, 120x in comments. But wait until you see what happens next with this. So in December 2022, Jasmin drops a post that changes everything for him. Writing good LinkedIn content isn't enough anymore. So 10,000 reactions, 2,000 comments, right? Here's what's interesting. While everybody's focusing on posts, he's focusing on comments. Here's how it works. So he targets 15 to 20 creators with 10 to 50,000 followers, 10 to 15 creators with 50 to 100,000 followers. Then he sets up the system of turning on notifications and comments within the first 5-10 minutes of their post. And he doesn't drop these generic great post comments or random emojis, right? It's valuable. And he gains 1,000 followers in a single day. Let's talk about what he did in 2023. The number of posts isn't much different from 2022, but the reactions, look at this. What is this, 10x? It's a lot. And then comments, same thing. This is where the strategy comes in, his strategy blueprint. And everybody talks about what to post, but nobody's really talking about how your posts look. And this is where Jasmin's secret weapon comes in, from what he calls visual formatting. So we're going to break down his full system, and it's ascending copy with short lines, create natural flow. Each line gets slightly longer, like this, keeps readers moving forward. And then descending copy, which is the opposite, right? Start with the longest statement and then work your way back to shorter. The other things that he works on are strategic list building. So minimum of 5 lines at most. No white space, consistent line lengths, clean, consistent spacing. And then he has this: start with the problem, build tension, context, and deliver the solution with this traffic light system. And then emoji pairs for comparison. But his formatting is just so unique. It's just the start. And then his comment strategies, where things get really interesting for him. And his winning comment strategy about exactly what he comments and exactly how he comments. You can do this too. Support 50 creators on their posts. So make a list. 50 might be too much, but start with 5 or 10, engage with extremely high quality content on their feed with quality comments, and then create engaging lists and track their posting times. For your own post, in the first 10 minutes, you want to be able to respond, publish, be the first pinned comment, and then stay active and respond to comments in real time. And after about an hour, add infographics, share bonus tips, start new discussions, return regularly for 5 to 10 minutes throughout the day. And then when you go to other creators' posts, this is what he does, which is share your opinions, rewrite the post and add new angles, share respectful disagreements, not too aggressive, but add your point of view, and then summarize using bullets. Just give some great advice, right? Like use the comments for a place for you to be able to provide your opinion, add to what they're saying. It really helps. After going through this whole journey from 2016 to now, we're gonna be starting at the end of 2023. And his earned media value hits 1.2 million. But here's what makes him different. He didn't just rush to sell anything. He built his proof first, he created value, he showed results. Here's how he makes money. High ticket coaching, speaking gigs, and premium community. Here's what I found. On high ticket coaching, this is what his pricing looks like. $1,000 for a one-on-one coaching session, $5,000 for a 4-week program, and then he does team trainings for $12,000. And for speaking gigs, it's $5,000 per speaking gig. He does mastermind events, corporate workshops. Sounds like from what I found, he's traveled to 5 countries in 10 days. Porsche flew him to Italy. You know, he's selling tickets to Amsterdam launch. It's wild what he's doing with speaking gigs. And then in his premium community, a membership of $150 a month and VIP access of $500 a month. In October, he had a similar wait list. He's got 400. And if just half of these people join, that's 30 grand in monthly reoccurring. Now, if you want to copy Jasmin's success, here's the step-by-step action plan. You got to master the content structure, like make your post visually appealing, follow the structure, use the white space, these formats that he talks about, mix the content types up. Don't do the same thing every single time expecting a different result. And then get into the comments. Be first in there. It's hard to do, especially with some of these bigger creators where people are competing to comment first. Make your comment the best comment. Start a real conversation, add your unique perspective to it, and build your genuine connections. And then when you're posting, stay in your post for the first hour. Keep it going. Just return throughout the day and make this part of your working rhythm and workflow. And then create mini content and use strategic pinning. And it doesn't have to be daily. 3 to 4 times a week, just like what we talked about with Laura Acosta. Jasmin's doing the same thing. And then just track your performance, what's working, what's not, and adjust when necessary. And then don't worry about selling anything. I know that's hard, but just build your personal brand, your authority, show that you know what you're talking about, and build trust with your audience first and help them. That's what you should do first. Help people, build trust, and then it'll all come from there. So if you found this video valuable, just click the link below and join the Creator Attention newsletter, where I break down creators like this once a week in a newsletter format and on YouTube to give you as much value as possible. And head on over to LinkedIn, follow me on there, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.